Hey guys, it's Girly, and I know usually my videos are either funny or have to do with makeup or beauty or something like that, but I decided today, or at least this video, isn't going to be about that. It's going to be about an actual serious problem that happens all over. And since it's October, I figured what better time to do this. Because not only is it Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it's also anti-bullying month. And I decided that I should make a video about it because I felt like it was something that needed to be talked about more from someone your age who really gets how it feels, who's been bullied, and I'm very ashamed, but I've said some things to some people that I regret that I shouldn't have said. I told one girl that she had an annoying voice, and even if it was true to me, it might not be true to someone else. Because that could be the most beautiful voice they've ever heard, because it's either like their daughters, their wives, their girlfriends, or their voice. It could be beautiful to them, and she knows who she is, and if she was watching my video, I'm sorry. And also, if I didn't say that to you, don't say I did, and don't try to say I accept your apology, because I know exactly who I'm talking about. And I hope she knows who I'm talking about too. And I've said some mean things to actually a lot more people than I thought I have, now that I'm actually thinking about it, and I shouldn't have ever said any of those things. And I'm sorry to all the people who I've ever been mean to. And I guess I just realized I should have never said stuff like that. And neither should you, and neither should anybody else. I mean, there's one girl in my PE class who always seems sad and depressed. I'm not going to give her name away, but I have this, and I'm going to write a note in it. It says her name on the front, and if you know what school I go to, if you know me, either leave a comment below of who you think I'm talking about, but I'm not going to answer if it's right or wrong. If you want, leave a comment. If you don't, but whatever. But she always seems really sad and depressed, and so I'm gonna write her a big, huge note about how awesome she is, because she's awesome. At first, I didn't like her because I was a little jealous of her, because she made it into show choir, and she's only in 6th grade, and I mean, that's amazing for her, but I tried out last year, and I'm in 7th grade now, and I didn't get in. But I should have just accepted that and not hated her because she was better than me at something. I shouldn't have been jealous of her. But I'm writing her a long note saying how awesome she is and how lucky she is, because when she's sad and depressed, it just makes me feel bad, even though I don't know her that well. I feel like nobody should have to go through anything like that. And I've been through that. People have bullied me for days. My glasses. They've bullied me for my name. Um, they've they don't really bully me because of my glasses, but they make fun of me. Several people have. And it's just not fair. And some people do bully me because of my name. Even kids from the elementary school that I went to, when they were younger than me, they make fun of it because it's kind of ironic. But other people say it's a cool name, and I don't know. I just know that my name is my name, and I like my name. Paige is a good first name, and my last name I'm not gonna say, but it is ironic, considering my first name is Paige. And people have bullied me because of that, and people once said that I was I was dumb because I didn't get straight A's in one, and I missed by one of my classes one time, but I did bring it up to straight A's because, I want straight A's. But they said that I was dumb because of that, because the grades were posted on the thing, on the wall of the math room, and it was the only class I had a B in, and someone said that I was dumb because of that. And I don't think that was fair. People will bully because they're broken down themselves, and if you don't want them to bully you, then try to stick up for them. stick up for your friends, and if you see the person who's usually a bully being bullied, stick up for them, because if you don't, they're just gonna continue to be bullied, which will make them bully other people more. And I don't think that's fair, because, wow, I am playing on my hair a lot tonight. I don't know why, but I am. But once someone, who was in one of my classes was getting bullied, and I was kind of shy last year, so I kind of just stood back and watched, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have stuck up for them. I last year during English and history, I wasn't bullied, but I was made fun of by 3 people, and it wasn't like consistent every day. It was more a few times a week, so I guess you could call it bullying, but they would just be really mean to me about the stupidest things. Like, I would try to stick up for someone, like this one kid, I'm not gonna say his name, I'm just gonna make up some random name. Jim. Let's just call him Jim. That wasn't his name, so don't even, because if you were in my English and history class last year, you know there was no Jim. But let's just call him Jim. So, Jim was making fun of one of my friends, or not making fun of them, but trying to copy their answers off of something, and they were trying to peer pressure them into doing it. Say her name was Stacy. That's not her name, but let's just say it was Stacy. She wasn't saying yes, she was saying no, you can't copy off of me. And they're like, oh, come on, and she's like, no. And then he's like, oh, you're such a party pooper, you're a buzzkill, you won't let me do this because you're a goody-goody. And I tried to stick up for her and say, no, you can't talk like that to my friend. And he was just like, oh, you stay out of this, you're not part of this. And I don't think that was okay. I was trying to stick up for someone. The reason he was broken down was probably because he was bullied. And personally, I don't think any bullying is okay. It happens way more than it should, meaning it happens at all. It shouldn't happen at all. And I felt like this video would mean a lot more than those videos they make in at the schools that are having lines and stuff. And if I show you guys what I'm wearing right now, and I show you here, I have nothing written down at all. See? No papers, nothing. It's just off the top of my head saying what I feel like it needs to be said. I get what you guys are going through. I've been through it. I've done it, and well, I haven't bullied anyone, but I made a lot of rude remarks to people, different people, and I shouldn't have done that. I feel really bad. And if you have lockers, which I know most middle schools do, what I want you to do is by the end of this month, leave at least 3 good notes in one person's locker. Like 3 notes in one person's locker, or 3 notes in several people's locker, or 1 in 3 people's lockers. Just leave them something happy. Like, I left one saying, you can be you, and then I like the real you. Shine bright, you have a good personality. I ever wrote notes like that, and me and my friend have been putting them in people's lockers, and yes, that might have just blown our cover, but who cares? I'm gonna keep doing it because I feel like it's the right thing to do to give people self-confidence and make them feel good about themselves. And so, if you feel like that's a good thing to do it. Put it in their PE locker, their regular locker. Don't put it in their backpacks, because that would probably look weird. But put it in a book, any page of a book, and whether they find it this year or in 3 years, someone will still get it, hopefully. Whatever. And just make it something happy and positive, because if someone feels like someone cares about them, then they're going to be in a good mood. And if they're in a good mood is contagious, just like a bad mood. So try to be happy. Don't let people tell you if you aren't as good as you could be. I mean, if you got a D on a test but you're a straight A student or something, I mean, that makes sense if it's your parents like, come on, you could do better. But if it's someone else saying, oh, come on, I could do that way better than you totally don't know what you're doing, or something like that, don't let them tell you that. Just walk away. And don't be a bully right back, because two wrongs don't make a right. I had to learn that the hard way, and I feel really bad. I guess that's really all I wanted to say in this video, other than the fact that yeah, I just feel really bad. And I don't think anybody should ever have to be bullied. I don't think that. Oh, another thing. Stereotypes. Meaning, so this happened this year in English when I sat next to, I don't know if I want to say his name, because I have a crush on him. Whatever. Hunter. I like him. Basically, everyone knows this, but whatever. And if you don't know who Hunter is, don't ask. I will not be giving out his last name because that would just be rude. So I sat next to Hunter, Gabe, and then there were people like around us because we have desks like this in a line, and everyone's asking me like, Paige, and because I'm usually wearing my glasses in class. No, I'm always wearing my glasses in class, and so I am either like reading I'm paying attention, which I only read when we're supposed to be reading. And so if someone wasn't paying attention, they're like, Paige, what do we have for homework? And I'm like, why do you think I would know? And they're like, oh, because you wear glasses, so you must be like super, super smart. And yes, it feels good, but it's also the fact, what if I wasn't wearing my glasses to class? Would people still think I was super, super smart? That's basically calling me a nerd, which is a stereotype. And if you don't know what that means, look it up, because in middle school and high school, you feel like you're put into a classification of who you are and what you are. Like, there are jocks, preps, nerds, emos, goths, people who like anime, which would probably fit into either emo or goth. I have no clue, to be honest, so ignore that part. But, there's stuff like that, and you shouldn't have people tell you who you are. You should be able to choose who you are. Don't let people say, oh, you wear this, so you're over there. Stop the hate, stop the bullying, stop the stereotypes, people. Because, really, without the people who will stick up for what they believe in, and stick up for the people who are being bullied, and stick up for that kind of thing, it's just going to keep happening. It's not going to get better unless we try. So, I hope this meant something to you, and I hope I didn't just waste 13 or 14 minutes of your life on nothingness if it doesn't matter to you. Because if it didn't matter, you shouldn't have clicked on it. That's all I have to say. Hope it helped. Watch for new videos, and try to be nice. Try to not be a bully. Try to stick up for people. Bye.